Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by the one, the only Carter Patrick of Cass City. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. So coming off a pretty good basketball season, winning the district again. Obviously, not the way that you wanted to end it, but anytime you win a championship, either district, regional, or anything else, it's pretty good.
Yep. We wanted to win the regional, but didn't end up happening. But we did have a pretty great season. Won the league and the district. We beat the team that we had our only loss to on a buzzer beater, so that was cool. Um, we had the most wins in school history, and we had 24. We were 24-2, and it's probably the past 2 years we've had. We are 45-5, so that's pretty awesome. Probably the best 2 year stretch in the school's history in 20 years, I'd say.
Yeah. I mean, to do that, to get all those wins, that had to feel like, to just be a small part of it. What does kind of all that mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot with my family coaching. My dad is an assistant, my uncle is the head coach, and then to have my brother on the team the past 2 years, and my cousin's been on the team, was on the team last year and the years before that, it's just been really cool. And then to spend it with all my best friends is even better.
And kind of like a family and friend affair a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
um, what was really working for you guys? Like, I mean, it's not just one thing. It takes a
Oh
lot to
yeah.
do what you guys did.
Definitely. I mean, we were really close as a team, and I mean, overall, we put a big focus on defense, and that was a big thing. In our area, we had the defensive player of the year, and having him guard the other team's best player every game was really good. See, the other guy usually never could do what he wanted, other than unless we were playing a really good team. But for the most part, the our guy stopped the other team's best player, which made it a lot easier to win.
Um, so really just, kind of go and also it was I know obviously, with the team setting records. I mean, you've set some records yourself there too. Um, you know, what was kind of talk about that a little bit. I mean, to have you had to have your name up on that board for that's got to feel special.
Yeah, it's really cool. It was a record for like it was in 1994. It was 1,454, and I got 1,579. It's pretty cool. I don't know. I've always thought about that when I was younger, and when I was a freshman, I just thought about it because I was on varsity, and I always thought it was very attainable. And then having to get lucky and got it, and it wasn't just me. I mean, I had to have a lot of plays drawn up and guys get me open,
Yeah,
and our point guard was really good at doing that, so that
yeah,
helps.
yeah. Um, this has been a pretty big year for you. Obviously, obviously basketball went pretty well, but football you did pretty well too on that end. What was
Hmm.
that like to just kind of be a part of, for fall? Because I know a lot of people that don't, not familiar with Cass City, you were also the starting QB this year too.
Yep. We went 8-3 and lost in the district final on a interception with 10 seconds to go. So that was pretty wild, sad, but it's all right. Life moves on.
Yeah,
So I mean, it's been a good, fun career over the past couple years, and still have golf and baseball to go.
yeah. So coming off those two sports, like, you know, I obviously the end is always the toughest, but how do you, obviously, especially not the way that you wanted your football career to end, but
Hmm.
how do you get over something like that?
Well, are you saying in football?
Yeah,
I mean, we just had to move on to basketball and beat the teams that beat us in football, which we did both. So, in the district, no, yeah, in the district final in football, we lost to Millington. We then beat them by, I think, 6 in basketball. Then Harbor Beach, who beat us in football, we split with them in basketball, but we beat them in the district final when it mattered, and that was a buzzer beater, which was really cool. So, and I happened to make that shot, so it's kind of cool for my career.
Yeah. The one that got away came back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Funny
I
how
guess
those
so.
things work out.
Yes.
Um, Obviously, golf and baseball, playing two sports in the spring, well, how do you balance that?
Well, I have both practices every day, so I go to golf practice. My primary is golf. It hasn't been in the past, but it is this year. And I just go to golf practice and I go to baseball about the last half of it, and that's how I do it. And then I play basically have games every week for golf and baseball, so it's pretty packed.
Yeah, how do you like manage that and just kind of, how to, do all the different things that you with like just being just an everyday kid and all that stuff and, still got a few more months left of school and all that.
Well, I've played dual sport, whether it's track or golf, with baseball the past 4 years. So, I just try and balance it easy, like really well, like try to do it pretty evenly. So throughout the week, I'll have like 4 baseball games, so 2 doubleheaders, and then 2 golf matches, and then one day of practice, whichever sport it is, and then the free time is usually the weekends at this point. So, and that which is fine. I only
Yeah.
got about 2 more months left where my sports career matters, so might as well
Yeah.
go all in.
Yeah. You talked about that. 2 more months left. Is it, are you counting down the days or are you just trying to soak everything in?
I'm trying to soak everything in. I'm not really counting down the days because I think high school is really cool and you never get that attention again in your life, sports wise, or really anything. We've myself and the kids in my grade and my friends have had a lot of attention just from, winning, yes, but just being good people and not just jerks all the time. So I think we get a lot of attention and good things for us that we don't necessarily deserve,
Yeah.
and that you won't get out after high school.
No. Of course, you've already made your decision about what are your post high school plans? What do you plan on doing?
I'm gonna study cybersecurity at Central Michigan.
I mean, from my understanding, from what it sounds like, it's cybersecurity is one of those big one of the new things that I believe it's
Hmm.
central. So, what got you interested in all that?
To be honest, I don't really know. I just know it's a lot of the world's going into like AI and a lot of things going more like online. So I just thought that'd be a type of job that would have a lot of openings, with just the way the world's going.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay. Um, what is you've had a pretty good year yourself, in football, basketball, as well as in the classroom as well. So
hmm
what's it going to take to have a successful golf and baseball season?
Well, in golf, I'll start off with golf. The golf team has won a league title since 2010, so that's a pretty big goal. So to do that, probably get the 4 guys scoring, probably got an average of 45 or less, which is very attainable for our team. And
Yeah.
then baseball, we won the league, district, and regional last year. So, I mean, to have a good season, you basically got to do that again, which we have the ability to.
All right. Well, Carter, thanks for the time as always. We'll talk to you soon. We'll have you on again maybe in a few months.
Sounds good. Thank you.